Hi there, it's Kristen Lewis-Neri here, and I am going to give you a quick Beachbody On Demand tutorial how to navigate the site. So I'm going to pull up the site so you can see it. So once you are signed into Beachbody On Demand, which you can do through just obviously beachbodyondemand.com, you can also access the Beachbody On Demand through an app on your phone. But this is on my laptop. So this is what it looks like when you sign in. Obviously, when you scroll down, you're going to see all of the different workouts. So it actually stops down here to the articles. If you want to look at all the programs, click on all programs. I'm going to use 80-Day Obsession as an example. So let's say that's the program you're doing. Obviously, if you were doing Lift 4, you would click into Lift 4, but 80-Day Obsession, let's go in here. Okay, you're going to see an overview, the program. You can just check that out to see what kind of, if you're searching to see what program you might want to do, you might want to look at the overview. Honestly, I don't go in there very often, but clearly the workout list is where you're going to find the different workouts in your program. So 80-Day Obsession also has a weekly obsession, which is like a little TV show that they have once a week that shows how the cast are making progress. But phase 1, you click on it, and here's all of the different workouts. So yes, this is a list of all of the different workouts, but and every program has that. So if we go back, actually, and I'll show you, for example, Lift 4, you click on Lift 4, you've got actually some quick videos to show you lifting techniques and whatnot. These are always good to watch in every program. They always have different like informational videos. But here you click on week 1, and there's your 4 workouts for week 1. Back to 80-Day Obsession. Where are we? Programs. All programs. It's good to play around here, right? So 80-Day Obsession. What's really important, every single program has program materials, and these materials are to support you in following the program the way it's designed to be followed, meaning the workouts and the nutrition plan. So looking at, in every program, there's a getting started guide, and it just gives you the background information and things you need to know before you start your program. Obviously, look at those, read through those. Nutrition, every program has a nutrition plan. So just notice that, you know, the 80-Day Obsession follows the Time Nutrition Plan. Here's the container food lists. If it doesn't specify what country it is after, then it is the United States. The UK specifies. So there's the vegan plan. And then let's say, so you're gonna let's click on that. Just look at this. This gives you all of the food lists. So what foods are allowed for each food group. And it's always a really good idea. I so recommend that you print this stuff out. This is great to have. I have this on my fridge. It's just a great reference. You should have that in your hands. So print that out. Going back to the nutrition, going back to program materials, nutrition, let's say you calculate that you're eating an eating plan A. You would pull this up and you would print this out so that you can follow it and read through it. I can't stress that enough. Like, all of this information is really important to read through no matter what program you're doing, just so you know what you're doing and you're setting yourself up for success. So take the time to do that. And that's where you find all that in program materials. What else? Oh, the calendar and tracking. Every single Beachbody program has a calendar of workouts to follow. So you go into find the workout calendar, click on that, print that out, and then you know what workout you're doing what day. Takes all the guesswork out. Makes you accountable. Awesome. Okay, going back. Back to program materials. Finally, if your program involves using weights or loops or resistance bands or anything that you need to track, there you go. There's the tracker sheets. Your program's going to have tracker sheets. So this is for phase 1. All of the different tracker sheets, of course, print this out, because as you're doing your workout, you're going to track your weight and your resistance loops and whatever you use for your specific program so that you can track your progress, right? Like, they all look different too. So if you go back into Lift 4, for example, that tracking sheet looks a lot different. So there's the nutrition plan, there's the calendar for Lift 4, here's the tracker. So This is just a one page. It goes through all 8 weeks. So it looks a little bit different, but absolutely print those out so that you have them. Anyway, that's just a little guide. I wanted to show you lastly, I love this program, the Fixate. Go back to all programs. Fixate cooking show. You can find in all of the programs. So it looks like this. This is a great resource for recipes. There's videos that show you how to put for different recipes. You can feel free to watch those. But again, I like to go to program materials and then I click on recipes. And this is amazing. I use this a lot. So these recipes all correlate to the portion control plan. So it will tell you at the top of every single recipe. There's a ton of them too. And what's cool about it is that they're constantly adding new ones. So it's always just a work in progress, that there's new recipes being added all the time. So when you go through, and if you're like looking at, okay, Autumn's banana apple muffins, if you make this recipe and you eat one muffin, it is equal to 1 purple and 1 blue. So it's cool that the recipes show you what the container equivalents are. And of course, the ones that have 80-day obsession on it are approved for that program as well. So that's just a little bit of how to, certain resources in Beachbody On Demand, the nutrition resources. Of course, you can go to the blog. You can look at recipes, weight loss articles, nutrition information, tons of information in there to help you be successful. So welcome to Beachbody On Demand. Welcome to our group. I'm super thrilled to have you. And reach out with any questions you may have. Okay? Thank you, guys. Bye.